Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's Ian from Peniglen Cabin Life. I'd like to say good morning to everybody. This is late morning. I've been out with the dogs already, some of them, so I'm still halfway through doing them. I just want to say thank you to Karen. She sent me a parcel yesterday, and when I opened it up, it was my favourite thing in the world, banana cake. Homemade banana cake. That's one thing that is my favourite of all time. All cake is banana cake. And she was very kind and made it for me. She's actually had two dogs off me in the past. She's had one called Dougie, and then she's had a pup that she's collected from this last litter I had that went about a week and a half ago. So it's very kind of her, and it tastes beautiful. She's actually made me two, because when she came to collect pups she brought me a banana cake, and then like I say she posted one and I got it yesterday. So I'll be honest with you, I shouldn't really say this, but I've had half of it already. It's not even been here 24 hours yet, so it's very addictive to me, is that cake. So like I say, thank you so much, Karen. So hopefully she'll be making lots and lots of cakes and buns and scones and all that, because remember, on the website that I'm building for Peniglen Cabin Life, there's a recipe section, and it's recipes that I've cooked and made here at the cabin. So I've written them all up for people to try. Some unusual stuff, well, one or two things are a bit unusual. You'll see it when it goes live. So have you got time for a cuppa? Well, I'm going to put kettle on and have a bit of a coffee, so I'm a bit thirsty. So you having some? Come on then. Make a nice cuppa. It's pretty early this morning, so it'll be a bit nippy as well actually. I might put the fire on in a minute. Now I wanted to have a natter about something that I was talking about to an old friend the other day. I was talking about the postman. Now the postman now goes around in vans and things like that. But when I was younger, all the postmen used to catch the buses. Now I've got a friend, George, who works on the buses, and he was saying that they don't really use the buses now, they very rarely use them. And I said that when I was going to school on the bus, then all the postmen used to get on, they'd go so far up the route, they'd get off, but they never paid. I always remember that, they never paid the postmen on the buses. When I used to live in Penniston as well, our postman, because it was a big route, every few streets, like maybe 2 or 3 streets, there used to be a concrete pole coming up, and there used to be a metal locking container, and in it the post vans would come round and keep loading him up as he went round. I think his name was Tom, our main postman. Used to make me laugh, Tom. All the other postmen would get our post for about 10 o'clock. When Tom were on the shift, it was like nearly 5-6 o'clock. Honestly, it was easy 5-6 o'clock some days. Mark will tell you that, because he was always waiting for his post. That's my brother-in-law, Marky. He'll tell you that. He was terrible, Tom, for being late, and he used to stroll around like he were a god, pushing it for everyone's post, doing you the favour job, you know. And I always remember when I used to come home from school, me and Scott Coleman, we used to go on the, I think it was 617, going home, and then we'd get off at the golf course on Charlie Old Road in Bolton. We'll get off there, we'll go on the golf course, get loads of golf balls, we'll go up to the clubhouse and sell them to the people in the clubhouse. True story. And then we'll come back down. Now the 617 in the school bus, there was like 3 or 4 of them with about 20 minutes apart. So we would leg it back down the driveway and then split the money, wait for the bus, and then go home, because we both had free bus passes. Because we lived, I think in Bolton the rule was if you lived over 3 miles or 3/4 of a mile from school, then you got a free bus pass. I think it was 3 miles actually. So we were well over that, so we qualified for free bus passes. Like I think Scott had to get 2 or 3 buses in the morning to school. because what I've said before, I used to go with my brother down to the bakehouse in the morning. I used to do all the veg and everything, chop it all up for him and that for the shop for lunch, and then I'd make my breakfast, and then I'd go over to the bus station near the railway station. I'd sit on the bench waiting for the bus, and Scott would come then. He would get off another bus and come, and then sometimes I'd share my breakfast with him, especially if I had bacon sandwiches. He used to love bacon sandwiches, Scott. So share that, and then we'd get on the bus and go to school, like. And then it were good on the bus. So they were like Pricey, and I still don't know their full names. Pricey, Froggy, it's true that, Froggy. Braddy, I think Braddy used to get on with us. There's quite a few, really. So it were good in the morning. We used to play what was called raps. Don't know if you remember that, where you play cards on a bus, and if you lost, you got your pack of cards in your hand, you put your knuckle out like that, and you used to that whack. And then if you lost a lot, you'd have like a bit of blood on your hand. It was just a game we always played at school on the buses, called it raps. Yeah, so and Rocky as well, he used to catch bus with us. Big lad Rocky, he was oldest one, he was in sixth form. And he used to, I remember when the Walkmans come out, the cassette Walkmans, and he was one of the first people I know, Rocky, to have a Walkman, and he used to sit on the bus, like, listening away to radio and tapes and that. So yeah, I've got a lot of fond memories of school, so, and a lot of bad memories of school, but everybody has that, really, don't they? So how's my kettle doing? So I don't know, really. I don't know much else at the moment. I know, like I said, I did a video yesterday, and on that I said like that I've not been so good, which I haven't. I've really been feeling unwell. So I am sorry I've not been putting videos up. I really am sorry, because I've enjoyed so much doing them. You've all supported me tremendously. I've got just over 300 subscribers now. Absolutely buzzing. So if we can keep going up to 1,000, I'd really appreciate it. So that's my aim long term, to get to 1,000. I'll be doing some jobs outside in the next few days, so you'll be able to see me pottering around. I'll be going in the wood next week, and all being well, I'm going to be cutting some lens, because when we had the wood took out, there were some really fat trees with big long ones. So I asked them to put them aside, so they're in a good area for me to mill. So I'll mill them all to get the boards off them. So that can be a project for maybe at the side. I've got the boards end to make a compat, make the extension. I might do that rather than get timber in. Yeah, so like I say, I'm going to be doing all stuff like that. So right, well listen, I'll let you get off. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for keep watching the videos, and thank you to all you subscribers. It means a lot. If you could all do me a favour, is subscribe to this channel. If you could go on to the other channel, which is Peniglen Gun Dogs, which if you go to the home page of Peniglen Cabin Life, and you go past all the videos that I've made, and go right to the bottom, you'll see a little circle with a picture of a dog jumping through the air. Well, that's our boss. That's who was my main stud dog, who passed away a couple of years ago. So that's a logo for him. So if you press that, it says Peniglen Gun Dogs. If you go on that, and you can subscribe to that channel for me as well to help that channel grow, then really do appreciate it. There's lots of training videos on. So if you want to watch some of my dogs when they was in training, then good. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you again next time down at the cabin. Look after yourselves, and don't do anything I wouldn't do, which means you can do sod all. Right, let's get this drink sorted. I'll see you later.